at ya. I'll finish this here.
And welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06 End of Sonic's Story. Wow. This is the final boss of Sonic's Story, as I already alluded to. Wyvern. Which to me, Wyvern is just one of those words that gets thrown around just because it sounds cool, but no one actually knows what a Wyvern is anymore. Just an observation I made. It's like it's a variant of a dragon, but I feel like people just say Wyvern just because it sounds cool, but don't actually know the difference between a Wyvern and a dragon. So what you do is fly its head into a thingamabob, and voila, damage dealt. I was thinking about doing the glitch method first, but frankly, not feeling it. So, the Wyvern will take out parts of the stage, and you may be thinking to yourself, man, this looks familiar. What does this remind me of? And if you said, the final boss of Sonic Adventure, which was the egg... I don't remember the name of that thing, but the final boss of Sonic's Story, then you would kind of be right, because I was reading that this is sort of considered by fans to be a throwback to Sonic Adventure's Sonic boss. Again, I legitimately cannot remember that guy's name. All I remember is get a load of this. It's said way too many times during that fight, and that's all I remember. So you can also fly into the side of the ship, but you can actually die in the process, if I'm not mistaken. You can also do a lot of glitching. And also the hit detection on these deals is not that good, by the way. So, also Eggman can't throw you into the abyss. That's another thing that can happen. Like this, when he throws you off, sometimes you don't land on the platform. That is a glitch. Thankfully a glitch that we haven't actually encountered quite yet. And if you're thinking, wow, you're comparing this to the egg whatchamacallit, this doesn't look anything like it. Well, once we get to the second phase, we'll know what I mean. But yeah, this game has a lot of parallels to Sonic Adventure, which is why, again, I consider this game to be Sonic Adventure 3. Even if it's not a good Sonic Adventure 3, it is still spiritually, to me, Sonic Adventure 3. There. Perfect RNG that time. The falling debris was right at a good spot. Again, you don't always get that lucky, sadly, like that second round. This is also one of Sonic's longer boss fights. I think it might even be longer than Iblis, if done wrong, because you have more opportunities for error. Iblis, you can't really mess it up at all, other than dying, of course. Okay, if we die out, I forgot he has another move where he actually summons turrets to actually shoot at you. But the problem is, they don't tell you at all. They don't, tell you at all, so it's just a gamble. It's like, oh hey, you got shot, but not that you could tell, because frankly they don't even warn you. So I just find that literally a cheap shot. I recommend using Red Gem to slow down time and his movement, and again, that was a glitch, because we hit that one dead on. So now the canopy is broken, meaning we can actually attack him directly, and now here's where the Sonic Adventure comparisons really begin. So he starts really whittling away the platform, and he laughs maniacally. Also, by the way, I still can't hear because of my audio setup, which I'm thankful for, but we'll get into that later. See, it's like, how the heck am I supposed to know there's something behind me? I don't have eyes in the back of my head. Game. So this is another thing that I think it's called back to Sonic Adventure, the big laser. Which actually looks cooler than it actually is. And this, can you make it here? So you gotta use the guns to hit the cockpit. Which actually would hurt, because you're hitting him, directly. Of course, we also have to keep in mind that we didn't have the red gem, so that's also making this fight take technically a little bit longer. Okay, platform's done. I think I was watching a Let's Play and they actually did a boss glitch by accident and actually won. Though I can't remember if that actually happened or not. See, that is just super cheap because you can never tell where it is. Okay, so I'm gonna stand in this corner until he postures to basically get him to, whoa. Almost ran right off the edge because I couldn't see that I was an edge. Yeah, this is the part that feels very Sonic Adventure to me. Okay. That's cool. So I think one more hit, and we should be good. And maybe I should actually be panning the camera back and forth. Maybe that would be a good idea. Okay, so we have a little L for Waluigi. Because, well, if you look at it this way, it's Luigi. If you look at it this way, it's Waluigi. Yeah, I'm just making my own humor at this point. What the heck? I totally glitched the lasers, apparently. And almost just fell to my death, because I am not paying attention. So again, the best strategy is to wait till he postures, and then just go as far away as possible without running off. Then bap him. Bap him on the head, the bald head.
This is it, Eggman. Prepare for another defeat.
I won't go down like this.
So, frankly, I can't even remember what he does at this point. Like, I legitimately can't remember what he does here. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
He's still trying something.
What is... Yeah, he flew into it, which should have killed him, actually, but it didn't. Because game logic. Like, legit, I cannot remember what he does here. Something in my throat, actually. Oh, he just does this attack again. That's easy enough. And, wow, it has to take that long to load. Also, I just want to point out that somehow Eggman survives this. Falling in a chair and hitting a cannon. Somehow he survives. Like, I don't know. It's weird. But in any case, we S-rank the final boss. There's actually an easier way to S-rank it. We'll get to it after the credits. It's hilarious and it's one of my favorite techniques of the game. So that'll be fun. But yeah, you can basically replay Aquatic Base and this fight to get a lot of rings for all the upgrades for the achievement. I would recommend doing that, actually. Just basically to get a lot of rings so you can get an achievement, get your gamer score up by a little bit. And we unlocked audio. Not that you'll ever want to listen to the audio. You'll see why. And we can see all the cutscenes again. I'm not sure why you'd want to. Once is more than enough on my playthrough.
Sonic!
Aren't you worried?
If you have time to worry, then none, right?
Nice smile.
So yeah, that seems not awkward and uncomfortable at all. Okay, so you have the plot hole of, for some reason, like, you basically have Eggman, who gets pinballed, and he lives, somehow. And then you also have the plot hole of why does Sonic have to do all those pointless jumps, and, you know, he probably wouldn't have to have risked both of their lives if he hadn't been so flourishing in the first place. Let's see, what else? Third, the fact that when she's like lying on the ground, the song just kind of meanders over to her, like, just like, what up? It's like, instead of just running to see if she's okay, she's like just strolls over, like super casual. It's like, wow, you're so concerned. And I can't hear it. Again, this is what I meant when I said I'm thankful to actually not be able to hear the game, because I hate this song. This song is terrible. It is a remake of a 90s Japanese pop song that was actually used as the basis for the song at the end of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I'll probably play at some point. I have no idea. Oh, I did play a little bit of it. I played a little bit of it during the one video where the capture footage was lost. I just played over the top of that screenshot, so that was basically it. But this was remixed by a rapper, so that's a red flag for taking a song and then just remastering it with more rap. Basically, that's not exactly, to me, good creative license. Like, I've heard covers of other songs that actually work better than this, and they're not professional. This is like really weird. Just like take the original song, change the instrumentation, and tack on like little rap type phrases occasionally. And it's like, okay, that's not weird at all. Totally original too. There's an oboe in this game. I did not know that, because I don't know what an oboe sounds like. Yeah, and that's why I didn't do well in the music class, because I don't even know what an oboe is. Don't know the difference between a French horn and an English horn. I still don't know that, actually. On the whole, the soundtrack of this game is actually pretty solid, except for all the main themes, I would say. This song I don't like. I don't like Shadow's ending song. Silver's ending song is actually okay, and Lisa's ending song, but yes, she has an ending song, is actually good. But that's not a large portion of the soundtrack, is it? And I think at some point it switches over to the main theme of the game, which is also sort of rap, which is like, rap is typically associated with Knuckles. So I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to throw in so much rap in this game. Oh, I just saw the name of the credits, that's why I paused. It was like, wait, is that? But it's like, no, I was thinking someone else. And the cutscene we just saw is like, okay, that's pointless. On the whole, I do actually find some weird enjoyment from this game, but it's not a good game. I will concede this is not a good game, but I think it's so bad it's actually watchable. I mean, playable, not maybe not, is what I was trying to say. Also, there's motion capture, which shows because all the character animation looks really bizarre, though I can't imagine who motion captured the citizens who just sort of flail their arms around. Like, who motion captured that? Who did the mocap for that? Like, I feel like some of the cutscenes had mocap and others didn't. Like, a lot of the town animations didn't have mocap because they look really terrible. We've probably gotten into the second song now, I don't know, because I can't hear it. And for some reason the scenes end way earlier than the credits, which to me is really bad planning. Like in Sonic Adventure 2, they end with like the last scene of that story, basically right at the end of the credits. So it all lines up, but this doesn't line up, which feels really lazy. All the stories do this, by the way. All 4 stories actually have a weird blank portion of the credits. So I don't know what the heck they were thinking when they did that. Especially because you could tell that they jumped around a bit in the cutscenes. They cut out certain parts of the cutscenes. So it's like they had enough stuff to fill out the whole credits, but for some reason they thought black screen is just so much more appealing. That's one thing I'd actually give to Shadow the Hedgehog over this game. Better credits. Even if the music is terrible, at least the credits have more stuff going on in them. I think. To be fair, I don't quite remember Shadow the Hedgehog. It's been about Oh, I want to say 10 years since I played Shadow the Hedgehog. Which sounds about right, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna let's play Shadow the Hedgehog. There's too much emotional baggage involved, to put it very bluntly. Like, my one cat died right after I finished Shadow the Hedgehog. So that's a bad traumatic childhood memory that I would rather not dig up by playing Shadow the Hedgehog. It's one of those weird things that you just connect two events that are totally unrelated in your mind, kind of, and that's one for me. So yeah, we're not going to be Let's Playing Shadow the Hedgehog. Maybe Adventure, maybe Heroes, but not Shadow. These credits are long. I don't remember them being this long. Because like, at this point I think half the video has been credits. Because the boss really didn't take that long. But between the credits and the cutscenes, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the credits are as long as the boss fight, which is actually unusual. Yeah. Okay, this is oddly enough considered one of the worst Sonic games, but I actually think there are worse games. Like, I'm not crazy about Secret Rings. I'm not crazy about, like, the one where he has the slow shoes, which was like a Master System Mega Drive, not Mega Drive, it was like a Game Gear game, like Sonic Labyrinth, I think. Not crazy about that one. And we get into the credits. Again, if they just had the original version of the song, I would actually have no problems with it. It's just the remix that is just like, no. His World is the main song, and the consensus seems to be that people actually prefer the non-lyrical version, which is used in Smash Bros. And also all the trailers for this game. But Smash Bros. Uses the trailer version of His World, which is the instrumental, and people like that so much better. It's like, wow, you had some good, but then you ruined it with actual lyrics. And we finally reached the end of the credits. I'm not sure if we'll sit through them every time, maybe. Since we're gonna take long breaks between each part of the story, we might sit through the credits every time to just reflect on everything that happened. Do these fade out automatically, or do I have to push button? Okay, they fade out automatically. Save, and we'll probably be back on the title screen, right? Nope, we're back on the episode select. So, to recap, we have 100 medals from the 10 stages. Yes, with Tails' Wave Ocean counts as its own level. It's actually listed as an extra level rather than an actual full act, oddly enough. But it still counts for medal completion. So Sonic has 130 medals. 20 are found in solely on Castle Town, 5 are found in the forest, and 5 are in the new town. So I guess next time we will go find the remaining medals. So thank you for watching, and before we go, I am going to include the glitched version of the Egg Wyvern fight. So the glitch in the Egg Wyvern fight basically entails using the Sky Gem in charge. So that you throw the Sky Gem right before you hit attack, and the camera glitches out. And Eggman flies to the end of the screen. And if you wait a very long time, by a long time you mean like a good 20 seconds or so, something really weird happens. Eventually the screen will freeze, and then you'll get the result screen like you fought the boss. Now this actually is speedrun strat. You can actually get an easy S rank just through time bonus since you never intended to finish the boss this quickly. It's one of my favorite tricks because it's so silly, but in any case, next time we will go after the town missions, not the silver medals like I originally stated. So thank you for watching, I hope you join me next time for more Sonic 06.